Anime boy is dead. Massive spoilers to the base game, by the way. So to recap the base game, there are like these 13 eldritch things we had to kill. Turns out we were all tricked, and we wound up summoning the Mother of Death. There was this French guy, I remember that. I friend-zoned Yukari, which was major. Episode Aegis, also known as The Answer. A portion of your existing save data can be carried over when starting, so we can actually get our personas from the base game. That's kind of neat. I may as well for the sake of continuity.
This ordeal, it may be that we brought it upon ourselves.
And we're just fighting each other now. The moment Aegis goes into Origia mode, you're all dead. I hate to say it. Seems like without anime, there's just a huge divide between the group.
The fact that a future exists is not a guarantee that all will have access to it.
So it's gonna be about time travel.
And yet...
Can't believe they're spoiling the game. I just got here and I already know what's gonna happen at the end. Before everything changed. March 31st, 2010. Best girl.
Hello? Hey, Yukari-chan? It's me. Are you coming today?
Oh, didn't you see the message I left on the board? I have cram school today.
Oof. She's compartmentalizing.
Yukari-chan's not coming after all.
Sonata-san said he'd be training at the gym, so I don't think he's coming either.
Man, what is up with those two? This is the last day we have before the dorm closes down.
What if I told you, Junpei, that it was an April Fool's joke and you could just stay here for as long as you can?
Guess it's finally time to say goodbye to our evokers. Kinda bums me out, but it's not like we got a use for them anymore. Let's see, 2, 4... Oh wait, how many are there supposed to be?
All of yours and then Anime Boys. I should not be joking about the fact that he's dead. This is a very serious, sensitive subject.
I guess.
I'm the new main character now.
Huh? You had one too, Aegis-san? That's right. You had his for safekeeping. We've already said our goodbyes. It's just... I can't help wondering... why? There didn't seem to be anything wrong with him. It just looked like he fell asleep, didn't it?
He must have used up the rest of his power to protect us at the final battle.
I went to the moon and I fought an egg.
You know, I'm glad to see you're still hanging in there, Aegis.
I'm barely holding it together.
Aegis is returning to the lab for good. She won't be enrolling as a third year.
Oh, that's rough, man.
Oh, but don't worry. You can come visit me whenever you wish.
But it's like a $3 billion island. You have to be super rich. So the chances of that happening are pretty slim.
Whoa, when did it get so late?
It's almost midnight.
Yep, it's... imagine if something just absolutely unhinged happened.
Isn't there something still off about the present? I feel like everywhere I go, I see people goofing around like nothing else matters. It's like Strega's dumb ideas never got out of their heads, you know? I mean, is that the kind of world we almost died to protect?
It's out of our hands, I'm afraid. We may have prevented the fall, but there's only so much we can do to reform society.
Give it like 2 games, Mitsuru. It'll happen. Just give it time.
At the tone, the time will be 12 a.m.
What was that?
April Fools!
Right at midnight. No way.
Is it the Dark Hour again?
The Dark Hour is back, Fuka!
It is now March 31st. Here are the latest news reports.
No, it's even worse. You're in a time loop.
I'd best contact Yukari and Akihiko. Just in case.
Don't worry, with the power of friendship, we can solve the problem.
I remember the last moment I spent with him, the day he fell asleep. We brought him back to our dorm, fear beginning to well up within us.
This is the context of his death, what happened afterward.
And the next morning, our fears became reality.
So it turns out Anime Boy didn't actually die on that day. He died in his sleep after that. Are there bullets on the floor? I guess seriously, like, clean up the room. Someone could trip over the 9mm.
Huh? What's going on? Igus, are you awake? Yes. The door is open. Igus, come quick! We need you! What's going on?
Be careful, Igus. Whatever it is, it's not human.
Robot.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
I'm Metis. I've come to protect you.
Oh, alright. I really have become the next Anime Boy. What's next? You just gonna run up to me and just give me a freaking hug?
These people pose a threat to you. Therefore, I will eliminate them.
What are you saying?
She's just a total yandere, I guess.
I won't let you hurt them.
I can't let you interfere. It's for your own good.
Think you can stop me? Wait, what happened to all of my attacks? I'll start off by buffing myself, though. Let's just keep attacking her until her HP goes down. Metis is hesitating. Good.
So it's come to this.
What are you doing?
Is that?
Oh, it's Arigia mode. She's got it too.
Even this?
We're getting into phase 2. Phase 2!
Igus!
Just immediately goes after Ken.
I won't let this happen again!
Oh, what's... Oh, that's my original persona. I bet you're gonna have a weakness to fire. That'd be super funny if you did. No, I'll just, I'll do that instead.
Whoa!
What is...
Sister.
Oh, so we're siblings. No one ever told me I had a sister. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna physically shut down.
Igus, no!
I have some plaque in my CPU circuits. Up, and we're going right to the Velvet Room.
Ah, it appears we have a very rare guest indeed. Are you human? Or merely humanoid?
Are you a penguin? Or a goblin?
This place exists between mind and matter. It is a room for those who have forged a contract.
So is Igus gonna have to, like, take up the same contract and just die at the end? Even though she just shows up in a fighting game spin-off or whatever?
Until recently, a young man with the same talent was our guest here.
Are you saying that you knew him?
Indeed, I did. He achieved a marvelous thing, finding the answer to life.
And the answer is behind a $35 paywall.
I once made a choice to live. So much has changed since then, myself included.
Now I want to die.
If this new power is a sign that I'm drawing closer to life, does it mean that the answer at the end of the journey is death?
I really don't like it when we're on the same wavelength sometimes. Yukari jump scare, and I'm decked out in armor for some reason.
While I was fixing your body, I added some additional equipment. We found some strange things under the floor.
We have a rat infestation. I had you, like, decked out in that, you know, just in case.
That girl told us, if you want to protect Aegis, you should put that on her.
So, you have a prisoner.
Man, why do you gotta bust things up like that? It's my turn to clean the place today.
You have a lot of problems on your hands right now, buddy. Get the broom.
The reason I came here in the first place was to protect you. You don't need to restrain me. I won't attack anyone anymore.
Why the sudden change of heart? You can't expect us to trust you without an explanation.
It's the Phantom Thieves! They traveled through the time vortex and changed her heart! As of this moment, no more Persona 5 jokes. Or any jokes, for that matter. Do you have any idea how bleak things are right now?
Let's release her. I don't know if she can be trusted, but I believe she has no intention of attacking us any further. Besides, if she's really like me, then the restraints won't hold her anyway.
I could just break out at any moment. Watch her actually do that. There you go, right on cue.
Did something happen while I was asleep? Speaking of which, how long was I asleep?
3 weeks.
Since our battle ended, I'd say about a day and a half has passed.
April Fools. It's been 7 years.
Tomorrow and all the days after it will also be March 31st. At this rate, it will last forever.
That's not all. We haven't been able to leave the dorm either.
Both space and time are being distorted by the abyss of time beneath us.
Isn't it crazy? The desert.
At first, the abyss of time was just a small, self-contained space. But then one day, it started growing rapidly and eventually spread to your dorm. The only solution is to find a way to somehow eradicate the abyss of time.
Eradicated? How are we supposed to do that?
I've already tried the simplest method that has the highest probability of success.
I tried breaking a clock, and it didn't work.
Eliminating all of you.
That was my second option.
So you want us to investigate it under the assumption that we'll have to fight?
That's why I insisted on the extra equipment to protect Aegis.
Because the boss is here? Oh boy. Drastically higher stats. You thought Nyx was tough? You thought the Reaper was tough? Hate to break it to you, Aegis, but the Armageddon sweep's not gonna work in this place.
If we can't leave the dorm, how will we eat?
Well, if we're going on the logic of there being a time loop, is it possible that the food will just automatically be restocked? But after we eat the food, does it come out of our bodies and return to the fridge whence it came? Or do we go through the whole, like, proper digestion cycle? Oh, God. Of course, Junpei has the strongest reaction.
I'm not even buying your reason for being here. You say you want to protect Aegis, but what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? I'm doing this because I care about her. I mean, she's all I have.
About that.
Does that remind you of anything?
Now follow me. Or are you giving up so soon? Because if you are, you should have just let me kill you in the first place.
What did you just say?
Haha, poor choice of words. You're going in the back of the party. You're not going to be used once.
We all risk our lives for each other. If you think so little of my friends, you can't come with us.
No, I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at me, Aegis.
Okay, she apologized. I'll put you next to last in the party, but you gotta work your way up the pole. And it's a very slippery pole to climb. Damn it, Matt. Could have come up with a different metaphor.
It seems that once again, we must engage in both exploration and battle.
But what about social links? Are we gonna have to do social links again?
I've been thinking it over, and I believe Aigis should take command. If someone with the power to change personas is in charge, we can proceed the same way as before.
If you want to protect me, you must fight to protect us all. Whatever happens, you can't hurt my friends. Can you promise me that?
I mean, I could try.
Yes! I promise!
This better not come back to bite us in the ass.
Hey, Aigis. Since Mitsuru-senpai just mentioned it, what's up with you suddenly having his power?
I honestly don't know.
Oh, there's a bit of tension going on.
Metis, was it? Do you know anything about this?
I just met her. How would I know?
What? What an interesting, very on-the-nose thing of foreshadowing we have over here.
If we're going to end up fighting again, we'd better make sure we're outfitted properly.
So we better get our school uniforms on.
I promise to listen to what you say. So, could I call you my sister?
You will call me your commanding officer. Okay, fine. Fine, you can call me sister. It's fine.
I'm just happy I get a match with my sister.
Wait, is that Anime Boy's armband? When Metis Theurgy gauge is maxed, her Theurgy Ariga mode can be used. So it seems like, I'm guessing that Aigis isn't gonna have access to it anymore, so she's gonna be, like, taking that move.
Well, is everyone ready to start exploring? Are we missing anything?
I don't think so, but...
Well, there is one thing, but I don't want to say it.
Yamagishi, have there been any changes to our readings?
Significant spikes in blood pressure.
They're indicating that everyone's strength has weakened significantly, which may prove to be an impediment.
Oh no, we got brutally nerfed.
I don't seem to be affected. Are you sure it's not simply because you're all weak?
She's got you there. You've been slacking off on your training.
Oh, we're weak, are we?
You just single-handedly planted the seeds for Akihiko's Flanderization. Good going, Metis.
I should operate on my own to find out whether or not there's more to those materials we found underground.
So does this mean Mitsuru is going to be currently out of commission?
And since we don't know how much time this will take, it's imperative that we secure our supply routes.
Oh, in that case, kinda seems like a job for Koromaru, don't it?
So Koromaru is also going to be not available.
I'm a little worried about us being weaker than usual, though. So, how about I come with ya?
Junpei will also be unavailable.
Iori, Koromaru, and I will go about our own tasks.
Okay, at least Ken is gonna stick around, as a way to, like, keep things not tense. What's going on with his room? This was his room. Something feels strange being here and the door won't open. Obviously for, like, different reasons. Really quickly, I just gotta check on the vegetables. Right, we can't actually do that. We can get the Mad Bull! Let's get the Mad Bull. It's important that we stock up on these kinds of supplies. The more SP, the quicker we can get the battles done. Who is this strange, mysterious creature? Important, gotta see Aigis' social stats. My academics needs work. So at some point, you're gonna have to focus on, speccing into your social stats. It's super important, like if you want to get stronger personas later. Switch compendium? Wait a minute. Wait, is this? Oh, this is how you access your compendium, okay. So these are all of the ones I got as Anime Boy. We gotta get Satan back. Looks like you're not yet at a high enough level to create this persona. No, we can't bring Satan back. We have to be at the correct level. We can't just bust our way through the game. All right, everybody, let's go to Malabulja. Sensing multiple shadows inside, everyone assume your battle positions. I will say though, this does look disturbingly similar to the dorms. Oh, I'm doing the Naruto run. We can do the Naruto run, I forgot she did that. And plus, I'm pretty sure Aigis can just shoot them from a distance, so we don't have to like rush up with a sword.
Sorry,
Even the music is a bit sad. All right, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be weak to fire. Well, let me just take these guys out really quickly. Let's do the all-out attack. I heard the word divorce in the song, but it was probably just my imagination. Anyway, so here's some shuffle time. You know what we gotta go for? It's always money. Every time. Every single time. It feels so weird not to play as Anime Boy, but I think that's kind of the idea that they're going for.
Hey, I know we're not exactly best friends, but do you really have to glare? Like it or not, we gotta work together to get out of this. You, me, Aigis.
Meta still has killing intent.
I comprehend.
So we got our first strong enemy. And it's a bunch of snakes. They'll probably try to seduce me, if I remember correctly. What if we do Fatal End? Oh, we got fear on one of them. I think we should analyze them just to be on the safe side. Okay, so they're weak to holy damage. Luckily, I brought Ken along with me. But the power of religion, I feel like I'm gonna miss. I don't know why. Nope, I didn't. Oh, we actually have our Theurgy. But I'm gonna save that for later. Oh shit. Divine Retribution. Wow, we don't even have access to our other Theurgies. We gotta get them back. This is probably overkill. But in all honesty, I have been struggling on this fight. Oh, the Major Arcanas are back, so we're obviously gonna go with this. We're gonna have to get the Arcana bursts again.
No one can stop me and my sister.
Please stop obsessing over the fact that we're siblings, not siblings. Question, do I have the Red Bull prepared? I just gave it all to Ken. Was that a smart choice? It's fine, the vending machine resets anyway. Like, why am I fussed?
How are you?
I'm doing quite bad for myself, Fuka. Thanks for checking in on me. I wonder if there's gonna be any teleporters that we can access. There's a very high chance that this is like a one and done kind of thing. It's like, no teleporters here. You're gonna be trapped. You wanna escape? That's too bad. You gotta go all the way to the bottom.
Oh, a teleporter. Should we head back?
Amada-kun looks
Right on
tired.
cue, but no. We have to progress forward. Wait, this reading, you're getting closer to a strong presence. It's gonna pretty much follow a similar pattern. Shut up, Metis. It's gonna follow a similar pattern to Tartarus, where there's gonna be stronger enemies every few floors. My theory is that there's gonna be at least 5 stages in total that represents the stages of grief. It would kind of fit the theming, to be honest.
Did I do a good job, sister?
You're just fiending for my approval.
I'll always give my all for my sister.
You just keep proving my point. Wait, we can Marin Karen. Flirt with the snake. For the sake of your sister. Go up to the next floor. Oh, who was that? Who was that? I just says, oh, voice acting.
I wonder what it was. It seems to have gone down to a lower floor.
Oh, you appear to be harboring a new potential. The personas you acquired are resonating with one another, elevating you to greater heights. Oh, so we unlocked another Theurgy. Justice! Aigis just starts cosplaying as Batman and just beats the shit out of whoever's in her way. So you must be the mini-boss. And one of them is blonde. Wait a second, I'm blonde. So it evens things out. I'm confident in our abilities as a team. Is the ghost of Anime Boy just running off? It's got boss music! So this one will block off physical attacks. Just use provoke.
I'm about to lose my cool.
Yeah, you kind of just fell for it. So their goal is they're gonna try to make us angry as possible. It's fine though, we have a homunculus, but we should use the Patrodrem just as a precautionary measure. All right, so they're weak to fire. That is a very positive sign. So is that the case for all of them?
Analysis complete.
All right, this one's weak to ice, and the third one, I just decided to physically attack them. What a brilliant strategic move. It definitely wasn't a misclick. We're gonna take out the one on the left because it's gonna be attacking next. And we're gonna do it stylishly. Second one's gone, and now we're gonna do like 40 more million all-out attacks on this thing. What if we just tried to merit and Karen the boss? I don't think it's gonna do anything, but it would be really funny. It was worth a shot, though. Wait. Why do we use Aigis' Theurgy? We got a whole new collection of attacks. And now we can just do another all-out attack. Easy. How are you feeling, Aigis? If you ever get tired or anything, be sure to let us know. With all of this happening, so suddenly being leader must be tough on you. Oh, I'm fine. I'm completely fine. I feel like this would come off as very passive-aggressive, so I should just say, I really appreciate you. Don't betray me later. We got Twilight Fragments, we can open this up and get some really good items. The Bold Bow.
Hey.
Yeah, it's definitely for you.
Thanks.
Now please don't snipe me with it later. Look, Aigis was also friend-zoned. It's fine. This door, I wonder where it leads. What if we just decided to ignore the door? I don't think we'd be able to. But I think it works as a checkpoint system. So we're actually back here now. Returning to the Abyss of Time, you can use the stairs in the Desert of Doors to return to the dorm. Doing so will fully restore your HP and HP. What's the catch? It gives us a moment to recuperate. And we can restock on Mad Bull. Yes. Wait. I have a question. If we go to the Abyss and come back multiple times, will it restock? I think we just found an exploit.
Oh, help.
No. No, we didn't. We did not. The atmosphere on this floor seems different. Why are you blue? Is that a reference to Skippity Toilet? Look, they're just cameras. It's unrelated. Could I give the air shoes? I'll give them to Sonata, because I feel like Yukari's gonna use them to kick me in the shin. My robotic shin. I feel like there's gonna be conflict between these two, so I'm just taking precedent. You could kick Metis in the shin. I'm okay with that.
You seem capable. But I guess that's to be expected from Aigis' sister.
Of course. Never underestimate a sister.
Oh, please, you're overbearing. I bet Metis runs the, Church of Aigis subreddit, because, jeez.
My sister. A leader.
Yeah, dude, please. To think 2 hours ago she was trying to kill us.
Keep your filthy hands off my sister!
Ah! We gotta switch to another party member. I don't care if it puts us at a disadvantage. Imagine Aigis just at school, and every second she's like professing to everybody, I gotta protect Anime Boy. I gotta protect Anime Boy. All the other students would just find it unbearable. I mean, she was always around him like 90% of the day. The teacher asks, all right, tell me about XYZ, and then Aigis would be like, I must protect Anime Boy. I have to answer for him. She like screams it as loud as she can.
I've gained a new power!
Good job, Fuka. Look, I get there's probably an explanation in story, but it's not good enough. But something tells me I'm gonna have to keep her in the party frequently, though. No, I don't even care. I don't even care if the party turns on each other. Oh, look, some mud. Aigis, I will lie down on the mud for you, and you can use me to walk across.
Hey.
No, Akihiko, please, let Metis go instead. You don't have to leave us. Okay, go ahead.
I'll always give my all for my sister.
Look, I'm a younger sibling, all right? I wouldn't proclaim that I would protect my brother every 10 seconds. All right, what do you have for us? Oh, Revival Bead could actually be very handy. Remind me not to give it to Metis. If she goes down, like, this is a Nuzlocke run. I don't know what's more annoying, me complaining about Metis or just Metis being Metis. Everyone is heading over. In the meantime, take a look around and see if you can find anything useful nearby. Like this giant door right here.
Looks like we've reached the first goal. Judging by the Desert of Doors, I'm betting it's not going to be just once or twice.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. It's just... after the hell we went through, we finally had some peace. I told myself I'd focus on the future and not look back. But now it feels like nothing's changed. I thought we were through with fighting.
Nope, it just keeps on going. Otherwise, Atlas won't make their sweet money. But it's all just gonna be Persona 5. Persona 6 is just gonna be Persona 5. You play as a new cast of characters, and then like after the first act, up immediately back to the Phantom Thieves. Oh, the mall.
You kids.
Oh, Kurosawa-san.
What are you doing out here on a weekday? Shouldn't you be in school?
Yeah, Akihiko, what the heck? Don't you have finals or something?
Oh, but it's spring break.
Spring break? That was a couple months ago. It's July now.
It's July.
Well, I'll let it slide since you kids are a little... different. Don't think I'll always turn a blind eye, though. If you're up to something, you won't get off scot-free. Are we clear?
Are we in the past?
All the dates displayed here say 2009. That calendar, too.
Oh. Yeah, wasn't the base game, like, didn't that take place in 2009?
So when he said it's July, did he mean July of last year?
Oh, I remember. Like, I was like hanging out with the guy here. He ate a lot of food, and there was like this weird subplot with a cult, and that was before the actual cult showed up.
But it seems you can't just go anywhere in the past. Only somewhere from your memories.
So this is like happening, but from one person's point in time. Quick, Aigis, you gotta go over to the karaoke to increase your courage. Quickly! We gotta go play the crane game. Wait, why aren't you letting me play it? Come on! Wait.
Welcome.
Oh God! It's please bring required materials, lady. The lady owns the antique shop. Oh God! Say the line.
Which one?
You know the one.
Please bring the required materials.
I don't know why I find that so funny. It's gonna be really important to come back here, isn't it? Because we're not gonna have access to- we have access to the store. Sister! Though we secured a means to acquire supplies, we remain trapped in the dorm. What awaits us further inside the labyrinth? More required materials. And Junpei and the dog have officially come back to the team. Finally! I've taken you for granted, Junpei, but you're officially returning. Seeing as you have awakened your new power and begun exploring, I have something of a proposal for you. I happen to have a certain matter on my mind, you see. However, it is a matter for which I have yet to find a solution. It has me feeling rather stumped, quite perplexed, positively discombobulated. Therefore, should you allow it, I would like to observe these newfound abilities of yours. So we gotta do requests for Elizabeth again. Got some Twilight fragments.
Most excellent.
The good news is we already did 3 of them.
Oh my. Oh my.
Actually, more than 3. But more importantly, we're putting Junpei in the party. Metis, it's time to say goodbye. Welcome back. Koromaru.
Well then.
The Riz skeleton. Ignore that.
What, we can get Mothman? You can get Mossy Man.
We're about to get rid of Orpheus. We're gonna replace him.
Why, this is exciting, isn't it?
Sorry, anime boy, I'm a Satanist now. Alright, so we're gonna go to Kakitas. It's probably not how you pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it.
See you.
Oh, yeah, I'll see you around. We're in a place with pulsating pustules. Alright, doggo, inflict curse on the baby. Good job, doggo. So glad to have you back.
You struck a weakness. I need to try something else.
Grenade launchers don't work on knights in medieval times.
Hey, let's loot that chest.
How did you see the chest? There are these pillars everywhere. Then again, he was probably looking at the mini-map like I was. All right, who wants to guess that these are weak to curse? They are not weak to curse. Now, I wonder if there's going to be like other returning mechanics, like those doors that you could go to. It's probably going to be a significantly harder variant where the enemies have like ramped up AI and they're fully capable of one-shotting you if you're not careful. I'm picking up readings that one of those doors we found in Tartarus is here on this floor. Yep, right on schedule. And there it is. Up, and there's 3 of them! There's 3 of them! I'm detecting shadows behind each of them. So the leftmost one is the least dangerous and has the smallest reward, but the one on the right is like absolutely the most perilous. You probably don't want to go on that one. Which, you know, is a gamer's way of saying you absolutely have to. You have no choice. Your pride is on the line. I cannot stress the importance of this. I think we should explore the rest of the floor first, just to be on the safe side. Okay, so there's actually a teleporter here, which is a good thing, because this will give us a chance to do some respecking. Bring me a lady's stool. Elizabeth, are you sure you want that? It's a pretty telling ask. We're gonna swap Junpei out for Ken. And we're just gonna hope for the best. Nothing is more powerful than a boy and his dog. Wait a second. Where are the doors? Oh no. They disappeared. Like, that's actually crap. So the next time we see one, we have to just go in there without hesitating. Viewers, I'm gonna do something a little bit risky. I'm gonna head back. We're gonna redo this entire floor. I'm gonna actively avoid the enemies. Okay, so yeah, second floor. We immediately find one of those doors. So let's go after it. Here we are. Finally. Let's go to the left one first. We'll go from easiest to hardest. And we're fighting the Pope again. We're fighting 2 popes, the red sigil and the blue sigil. We'll just keep spamming random attacks and see what works best. Usually what you do during like the early phase of the battle. That's a lot of damage. Wait, they could be logically weak to wind because of the paper. No, it's just normal damage. Let's just get out our justice theurgy. Alright, we got a crit on one of them. What about fire? You've just defied all logic. Let's do it again! Nope, the one on the left absorbs fire. What a fantastic backfiring. Just keep shooting him, I guess. You're doing great. Alright, so it's weak to ice. And the prize? Ring of Sorrow. Thematically accurate to the situation at hand. Wait a second, we get like 4 rewards. I don't sense any more treasure chests here. Wait, what? So I can only choose one at a time? Why do I never listen to the game? Nope, we gotta start this all over again. I will not accept an easy challenge. I want to feel physical pain in real life.
It's one of those doors.
Yeah, and we're going right to the hardest one. Who's going to be the opponent? You're going to be the opponent. It's just one person. Like, I thought it was gonna be like a 3v4 kind of thing. I'm a little let down. I spent $35. I've been scammed. But it has instant kill moves, so it could have some value. Ooh. 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 Alright, so it's weak to wind. The Yukari is going to be the GOAT of this fight. Let's just hope they don't use the instant kill move on her again. Okay, didn't. You made a fatal mistake. And I got a crit on him. And we get a second crit. Now we just finish it off. Yeah. Uh-oh. Caution. Caution. It's the same people from before. Infuriate. Yep, the classic 3/4 of the cast get mad move. Definitely won't be trouble for the next match. Oof. You want just Theurgy? Ken, you're supposed to finish him off. Not exactly known for making the wisest decisions in the heat of the moment.
That about does it. No shadows detected.
But we got it. We resolved the battle. And we get multiple rewards for our troubles. Best of Sorrow. Oh yeah, definitely putting that on myself. I don't even know what it does. But it's quite thematically accurate to the situation. It's up to his antics. He's trying to max out his social links. All right, so one of them is weak to fire. It's the one on the left. I have a theory about the one with the fire. I think it's weak to wind. I gotta remember, we're following RPG logic.
I was careless. Igus is down. This is bad.
Not having a good start. I know their weakness. It's justice! All right, here's the strategy. We are going to make you spontaneously combust. We are then going to not switch, and we are going to Bufala the table. This should be the finishing blow. I hope it is. I'm not very confident in my abilities. Anime Boy was a much more sufficient leader. Yeah, that didn't take him out. So we got a new item called Custom Parts. What's that gonna be for, I imagine? Hi. We got a DVD. Wait, are there gonna be like social links? Something akin to that. Excuse me, Igus, would it be okay if I got a closer look at the parts you found while you were exploring? Just as I speculated, these parts can be equipped to Igus's framework. I'm actually talking to Igus. Jeez. I think these parts would allow you to do things that would have been impossible before. Would you like me to install them? Absolutely. I hope you have an engineering degree. I adjusted your mobility unit and power output to improve overall stability. Now you can show a wider range of movement. We can now ambush people. I'm pretty sure this is something you could have done as Anime Boy, but the way you get it here is different. I never actually got these skills. I'm surprised Igus doesn't Naruto run in the dorms. I think she's just trying to practice her being human skills. Wait a minute, there are happy faces. We gotta investigate them. You'll have the opportunity to share certain items found in the Abyss of Time with your party members. Doing so might lead to some interesting revelations. By growing closer to your friends, these discoveries can be helpful in battle. And the fun part is that we don't have to worry about time management because we're trapped in perpetuity. Oh, there's no voice acting this time. Damn! These fights got me on edge of my seat. Also, why the heck would you guard and run from the opponents here? It makes zero sense. I see, so you're wondering why this guy didn't just follow up with another attack instead. I mean, look, his opponent's pretty cornered, right? Don't get why you just back off after that.
Not bad.
Well, I don't think it's a bad tactic at all. Seems obvious enough to me that he's getting baited. What would you do here, Igus? Would you still charge ahead, fist flying when you know it's a trap? I would analyze the situation. Or, like, so if I pick different dialogue options, I really want to say this one because I just like to bum rush into things mindlessly. Hasn't led to consequences before. I would analyze the situation.
Impressive.
Guess we're on the same page then. Not like there's only one way to get stronger, you're just walking a different path from some of us is all. Junpei-san appears to have overcome an internal struggle. He got himself a critical boost. Alright, so now he's gonna be useful. So we might have to bring him back into the party. I'm starting to get it now, this sure is helpful. I've never thought about why you do certain exercises or regimens or anything like that, really. You should. It's important to know where your muscles are located and how they work together. Thanks for demonstrating, I guess that made everything so much easier to understand. You're welcome. I should say I also learned something new. Anything else you're curious about? I'm all ears. Ask away. Well, yeah, kind of, but it's fine, really. It's not a big deal or anything, baka. I didn't have to add that in. Just because this is the anime death game doesn't mean we have to follow the anime tropes. And he's going to get buff boost. Increases the effects of buffs on self. That's pretty good too.
Hi. Hello.
So I noticed that the map layout looks like a face. So if I position myself like this, I can give them a nose. Oh, look at that. The clock is back. We can actually get people's levels up. Who should I think of? Who needs a level up more than anybody? It's Akihiko, obviously. And Junpei. And to the right. Alright, so you seem to be the exact same enemy that I fought before. Got another Vest of Sorrow. I'm starting to think these are the exact same items that we received the last time. Let's just head to the next floor. Yukari just doesn't even want to be here right now. Alright, new enemy. Weak to wind. See, there's a reason why you tag along outside of healing. Another door. Where will this take it?
Well, Sergeant?
To a flashback, of course.
You can go. Just another one of them freak accidents.
Oh, this is when, Shinjiro killed Ken's mom. This is the aftermath of that.
Says here your name's, Ken Amada. Is that right? Jeez. Sorry about what happened to your mom.
Anyways, yeah, welcome to, Child Services.
If I told you what happened, would you believe me?
Of course I would. Helping people out is our job.
And then you tell him the full truth, and he's like, oh, yeah, you're, like, absolutely insane from PTSD. But let Child Services take care of it.
Around midnight, when I got up to use the bathroom, I heard voices by the door. I looked and saw this teenager holding his head and yelling.
Hold on, you're saying he did it? But the whole house collapsed.
Oh, so we're learning a lot more about what happened.
There was this shining horse-like monster that came right out of him.
That's his persona.
It roared, and just like that, my mom and my house were...
Shinjiro just completely demolished the house. Jeez, dude.
Look, kid. It was all an accident, plain and simple. A drunk driver crashed his car into your house.
They're just completely making it up.
My family must have fabricated the accident as a cover-up.
Yeah, we do some pretty shady stuff.
Apparently, we can only witness past events if not everyone was involved in the first place. That's new.
You better not be hiding anything.
How would I benefit from that?
Please don't make the conversation about Aigis.
This is just speculation, but I think the doors reflect the minds of those who pass through. Then although what's beyond these doors may seem irrelevant, there might be a reason we're seeing it.
It's probably a whole character development thing to show how far everyone's come since particular days.
Why don't we just drop the subject? There's no point in dredging up the past.
Like, she really does not want to think about Anime Boy. Yamagishi will pick up the search from here. From this point on, I'll be joining the main expedition with all of you. Yay. Alright, so Legion and Sati makes Thoth, which is Monkey. We want Monkey. We need Monkey. We must always return to Monkey when the situation is at its most dire. The next level is Kana. Also, I'm giving Yukari a brief break. I don't need a healer, because I'm the healer now. Look at me. Look at me and my limited move pool of recovery. I can also buff their attacks now. Pretty nifty. And you just had to undo mine really quickly, didn't you? Alright, we got a whole new cast of characters that are gonna put us in a world of misery. Gonna keep buffing itself. Alright, so they don't have any weaknesses, so pummeling them to the ground is the best option I have. But let's just up everybody's crit chance, including the enemies. Wait, Koromaru's dead. When did that happen? Real sorry about that, buddy. Get back up. Crit, 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 crit! Oh yeah, by the way, there's like 2 more waves. And the dog is gone. And now Aigis has fallen in love with the baby. We're gonna need to Balm of Life Koromaru. We're in a bad spot. Koromaru, you're our only shot now. No, not the mass suck. Under. No, don't attack the dog. I guess. What did I just say? We just have to hold off as long as we can until they can get snapped out of their charm. I have a theory. The white one is weak to curse damage or dark damage. It was all a trick. Koromaru's HP is low again, and I'm not in the mood to repeat history, so have a bead. Of course they're combustible. Alright, I'm just gonna assume from logic and deduction that you're gonna be weak to ice. Screw thematics. Just keep kicking the lion in the face, Mitsuru. You're the only character who probably could do that and get away with it. The Haori of Betrayal. I'll just give this to you, Mitsuru. I hope this isn't foreshadowing anything. Hey, Mitsuru, you want some Mad Bull? I didn't really give her time to answer. Oh, yep. Oh no. Look at what they're doing.
What's wrong with
Yep. They were immediately enchanted by it. Oh, that's not good. So they're weak to wind, and the only person right now who has a wind attack is Aigis, and currently she's being, and forgive my phrasing of this, she's been rizzed up. I'm not sure if I'm adapting to the times or if I'm trying too hard to be funny. I can't really differentiate. You just killed the dog. Oh my god. We're in a lot of trouble here. Oh my god, it's still going! What kind of place is this? I want to go back to Tartarus.
Now you've done it.
Right, finally! Thank god. Okay, Aigis is now recovered. Now we can enact vengeance. Oh no, Aigis is dead. No, she's not. She's not. You're absolutely correct. That is an accurate assessment of the situation at hand. Oh no. It's just those two left. I hope I can do this. Something tells me I might have lost. Alright, one's gone. And now I'm gone. That was torture. I swear, this is a repeat of a place we've already been to. It looks exactly the same. 0 out of 10.
What will you do?
Shoot it, obviously. No, don't use Marin Karen. You rizzed the dog. Cannon of Betrayal looks useful. Just in case. Yes, I will happily replace my legs with the concept of betrayal as well. You can do it, I know you can. We're fighting more dancers, Fuka. One of them is called a harem dancer. I think the natural dancer is weak to curse damage. Dark damage. And once again, I completely fell for it.
The enemy was unaffected.
Yay. Oh no. I am not reliving this again. Alright, one of them is probably going to be weak to physical. The natural dancer, obviously. Everyone is weak to being assaulted. Okay. Alright, you're weak to ice, and you're weak to nothing. No, Koromaru, do not increase their evasiveness. No, don't kill Junpei. We need to bring Yukari back in. Wait, Ice Break. We could use Ice Break. I'm a master strategist. I only figure out what the strategy is at the last minute. And we got ourselves another personality trait. Weakness boost. Hi. So you got another upgrade for me? Ambush has been enhanced. When attacking an enemy from behind, you will now inflict distress without fail. So does this apply to everyone on the battlefield? Oh, that'd be impressive. Dude, what are you even doing that's not gonna work? Junpei-san, can you please be quiet? Sounds like tensions are running high. That's a understatement right now. See that you two are playing Call of Duty? and Ken is obviously on the losing team. Junpei-san was getting worked up because he can't beat this game. So Junpei was the one having the problem, and then he had to ask Ken for help. So you two were arguing over a game. It's not just a game, it's a lifestyle. How could anyone possibly beat it with Junpei-san screaming in the ear?
Stop fighting, guys! I don't like fighting, especially infighting.
Then let's begin. Oh, Mitsuru's gonna play the game. She's got the keyboard ready. Holy shit! She got the quick scope. Oh, look at her go! Remember, observe the enemy's positioning, then identify a weakness in the formation you can exploit. This is exactly how you play Dark Souls. And Black Myth Wukong. Why am I just like repeatedly mentioning that game? I feel like I'm gonna have to do a bonus episode. Ailment Burst raises critical rate on foes with ailments. Strike them when they're weak. If you're fighting Mitsuru with a common cold, you'd be in the hospital like in a second. You see that pulp on the wall? Oh, that's actually you. Your spirit has just left your body. Thank you both so much for coming. You were a great help. Sorry for making you come with us, Aigis-san. I see that you finally found some groceries. So it looks like we're not gonna starve after all. It was really fun doing this with both of you. I think that's, like, I just do not know how to read anymore. I had fun shopping with both of you, too. I did as well. Fun is important. And then he's just gonna like snap. He's like, "Oh, look, I didn't know that." So when the timeline is restored and we're back in the normal world, everything Fuka bought, is she gonna lose it, or is it gonna create some sort of time paradox? Guess the flower shop's opening a new branch at Palomino Mall. They've been handing out flyers. All right, so it looks like we're being sidetracked again. Now we can start growing vegetables. We could buy 95 buff potato sprouts, but that's just way too expensive. It would be super funny if I purchased them, but we're not gonna do that. We gotta be smart. Resource management. I've been saving up my cash for something important. I'm gonna buy Anubis. I don't know, he's the Egyptian god of death, and you know, I'm just trying to be a little cheeky. And we're gonna put Yukari back in the party. The atmosphere on this floor is different. We're going right back to the dorms. Fists of Betrayal. Dog suit of Betrayal. Dark hallway. A perfect place to test out our new upgrades. Wait. Oh, right. I remember. The Reaper could show up at any second. I could actually hear his chains. We should probably get downstairs. Mostly for his sake. Because the moment I get Armageddon, we might be doing a rematch. Unless if it's like a harder variation of it, which is like, it just completely brushes it aside. It's still here? Oh, that's right. The Reaper follows you wherever you go. What a little goofball. It's still not gonna stop me from exploring the floor. Like, you cannot deter me. I will not be dissuaded. I changed my mind, by the way. Look, the only reason why I beat the Reaper in the base game, I say that again for the alien's time, is because of that one move. I struggled against it for hours, viewer. Hours. I'm physically and emotionally dependent on that attack. I don't even know if it's available here.
Everything looks the same in here. It's so boring.
Yeah, they're just repeating level designs. This is like literally what the first area looked like. We need to Marin Karen the lion wheel. We must sway it to our side. So it's confirmed canon that it's heterosexual. Yeah, they can't really hurt each other though, so it kind of cancels out a bit.
This persona is powerful.
It's one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. What do you think? We can teach it sexy dance. We gotta do it.
Watch out, they're strong.
Yeah, this one's got a electric imbued greatsword. Do you think it's weak to wind? Pa! You know what? Let's just assume they're all weak to wind. The reality, that's not the case. And now its evasiveness is just getting increased. Great. And Mitsuru is gone. Half of our entire team just got brutalized in one fell swoop. Well, never mind. We all did. We all did. Oh, God. At least we were able to counter it. But that didn't work. Something tells me that there's been a pretty huge difficulty spike. So the strategy is we knock this guy out so that we can get the switch. And then we have Aigis buff everybody. We'll buff, we'll debuff, we'll relentlessly spam buffs and debuffs and status afflictions. To be honest, the sword is the much bigger threat here. Junpei will be responsible for taking out the colossal guy. Thank God he's got high crit. Oh! No, I'm dead. So the enemy is going up next, so all I can do is hope that I just don't get brutally one-shotted. But it was Mitsuru who got one-shotted, so I'm not really worried about that. Oh, we could use Recarm. That's right, I have that. That's the benefit of grinding for hours on end. On stream over at twitch.tv/MatthewMcBake. Okay, yeah, awesome. I'm shilling myself again. Risky. Super risky. Risky. Assault dive the sword. Oh, baby! Baby! You're doing great out there, Junpei! Give yourself a big healthy tomato! Sword's gone. Sword's out of the picture. Oh, we got the crit! Junpei! My man! He's just been so amazing during this fight. Like, really. Well, now that we've overcome a tough enemy, shall we take a moment to regroup? Oh god, let's just head back, man. Yo, just who I was looking for. You guys want to check out this foreign drama DVD with me? You're gonna have to read the subtitles. Only one episode, remember? No trying to get us to watch more. I think we could actually binge watch an entire series, and we won't lose any progress. Wait, that's where it ends? They didn't resolve anything. What ended up happening to the daughter? Yeah, these foreign shows do that a lot. They just do like cliffhangers and shit. Anyways, what are we even doing? This is a waste of time. You know, breaks are important too, you know?
Yeah, but...
Sure, but still, I really just don't want to think about shit. Reduces the SP cost of recovery skills to 50%. We got a discount. You're staying in the party permanently now. Let me make this clear. You may be our ally for now, but I don't have a single ounce of trust in you. Oh, trust me, you were already perfectly clear. Hey, Aigis, I still exist, right? Yeah, even though you're just a fictional character in a video game, and the moment I turn it off, you just vanish from the space-time continuum until I relog in. I don't know what started it, but they've been at it since I got here. Don't worry, with the power of dogs and friendship, we can overcome any obstacle. I'm not being childish at all. I'm just as grown up as anyone else here. Alright, enough's enough. I admit I'm at fault here too. Let's leave it at that. The dog is now the official counselor. Viewers, I'm getting a little concerned because there's like a party member who's severely underleveled. It's Ken, by the way. It's Ken. Fine, we'll have Metis be included too. The game's not giving me a choice, is it? Oh, and guess what? They're all powerful enemies. So you ready for a brutal reality check? All right, have fun. I'm not equipped to fight these psychopaths at all. Go get him, Metis. Oh god. God damn it, Metis. This is your fault. Alright, you can improve yourself. You ready? Okay, so they're weak to ice. What a coincidence. Wow, Metis, you forced me to use a Theurgy. You know what? We haven't actually seen her Theurgy. We may as well just throw a bone just this one time. You've already pushed your luck. She can jump on rocks, though. You know, Aigis is also able to run on rocks midair. You're not special. The moment I see another teleporter, she's going bye-bye. This is the first time when people were flirting with Akihiko.
You there, Sanada-kun, right?
That's right.
He got punched in the face earlier today. It's why he has the bandage.
That was an incredible bout. I've never seen a middle schooler deliver a KO like that.
I'm with the school you're up against in the finals. What do you say to enrolling with us?
Turn against your school. The runner-up that is part of your school will become your opponent, and you can pummel them.
Wait, you're from another school? Poaching's against the rules, and you know it!
This is why we must reforge society.
Sorry, but I don't see any reason to attend a school that places second. Good luck finding someone else.
Couldn't you have handled that with a little more tact?
It's Mitsuru. This is probably when she's recruiting him to seize.
What do you want?
I want you to shoot yourself in the head and help me fight evil entities known as shadows.
I have enemies that need defeating.
Oh, yeah, there's opposition for the student council president. If you join me, I will give you infinite power.
They're related to what you go through every midnight. I'm in the same situation. I experience the same thing you do. The difference is I know what it means. So if you'll join me, I'll share what I know with you. And with this, you'll be able to defeat them.
I don't think you're allowed to bring guns to school, Mitsuru.
So that was a school.
Seems miserable.
Have you really never been outside before?
She's just one of those, like, creepers who lives in their mother's basement.
By the way, that means I have a theory. You know, I don't think medicine...
They're just saying random non sequiturs.
Yeah, she's not bad. More like...
A nuisance. Igus, do you have a minute? I wanted to ask you something. And Metis is just gonna demand that she stays right next to me the entire time. Have I been doing a good job providing support? It's been a while, so I'm not that confident anymore. No, you're doing good? I don't understand it. Why do you lack confidence in your area of expertise? Even if we had said that your performance was flawless, you still wouldn't have believed us. Character regression. It's because we never maxed out our social link in the original timeline. Remember this. Aren't you in the support role because you wanted it? Take me, for example. I'm here because I've said this like every 10 seconds whenever I've like been on the team. I misread that as I took a joint. Oh no, they caught me smoking marijuana in the bathroom.
Hi.
Hi. Wow, our entire team is confused. You know what this means? We're gonna lose a lot of money.
This should work.
Or you could just still find a way to take out the enemies. Yeah, that works too. Junpei, no! This is the most uncomfortable fight I have been a part of. Yep, the Monad doors. Here we go. We're about to infiltrate their depths. And it's the sword with the electricity again. I did not miss you. Yeah, she's on the other foot now. Evil smile. Great. And I bet you it's gonna have a move that can just absolutely one-shot you if you're fearful. Shit. Mitsuru is gonna be useless here. This is not a good situation. I'm gonna need Fuka's help. Stop that, she fell down! She fell down! No, wait, she fell down! She fell down, that's a good thing! I thought it's Yukari's turn. Alright, so we will revive Junpei. We'll just Rakunda the one with the least amount of HP to assert our dominance. Junpei will be on the verge of passing out. You see, this is all part of my master plan. We'll have him eat the big healthy tomato. Now, we assault dive both of them. We got one of them. And of course there's a round 3 against Minotaurs! Give it up for the Minotaurs! I remember these guys. I hated them so much. I know their weakness is a good old dose of justice! That was physically painful. Best of treason. Cannon! of treason. I can't wait to get the legs of political dissent in the next area.
I want the worm with the cuddly arms and the big teeth.
Hey!
Alright, looks like Yukari wants to head out. May as well. Our healer. The most important vital asset to the entire team I just sent out. But it's fine, we're going to the next floor anyway. It's not a big deal. And she got some really good stuff too. Dog suit of treason. These will always be funny to me. We could really get into some political humor right now. The cannon of treason. I knew it! I knew you were working for the Brits! I should have known! The cannon was meant for the tea! We got the frivolous Maya here. I bet you it's gonna be immune to dark damage. Yep. And it's summoning. Koromaru was probably the most horribly, like, optimizingly chosen ally to have. Anyways, we're just gonna Heat Wave. And it absorbs physical attack. Hurrah, we're off to a great start. So I can only go after this thing with elemental attacks. Physical attacks will automatically heal it. And what about you, Jotun of Blood? Holy damage, of course. Second, you see this weird BDSM-looking eldritch creature in the handcuffs on the very uncomfortable shaking horse toy, which I'm pretty sure is an actual torture device in historic times. You know what? Never mind. I lost my trail of thought, mostly because I'm just disgusted by the sight of you. You just keep hitting the ones who are immune to the attack.
Enemy eliminated.
All right. Now you're just gonna summon another one. Okay, you're just gonna keep spawning them in. Just gonna summon in the freezing move. Oh, we've got this in the bag. This is nowhere near as difficult as last time. Trying to get us complacent again. I'm extremely paranoid. Alright, now we just gotta deal with the big guy. We'll just stab him. Good dog. We gotta do side content with Menace of all people. But that's how you assemble a beverage. How very intriguing. It's nothing, how's the taste? The taste. I don't have taste buds. Menace is just having a full-on breakdown over this. I guess Anne hasn't touched hers yet. Would you like to try that one?
Are you sure?
What? Can I really? You remember to savor the taste. Yeah, drinking coffee slowly. Much better than the first one. How? They were brewed with the same coffee beans. There can't be that big of a difference. You can technically assign quantifiable values for comparison, but it's difficult to present the outputted data clearly. She just flips between acting like a moody teenager and a scientist at a university. Even her stat boosts involve Aigis. Yes, we could finally do side content with the best character in the entire freaking franchise. Hello. I found a math book. You know, Aigis could just go online and look up the answers. I'm pretty sure she has like a Wi-Fi antenna. Why do you write out all the calculations involved instead of just the answer? It's inefficient. It goes against the theme of the story. To find the answer, you have to work for it. You gotta go all the way down to the bottom of the trench. I just love how she casually tells you to punch it. It's lore accurate army tanks. They got vines on them. We're in a lot of trouble here. I bet they're weak to fire. No. Isn't Siegfried like the most broken persona in the entire series? Anyways, regarding that, I'm actually gonna put like some stat moves on him. We'll just focus primarily on defense. Anyways, I just won the game.
This would be a wise choice.
Because I have Toilet Demon. Ugh, man, I've been sitting in this chair for so long that, like, my ass is starting to feel the consequences of it.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Always remember to say hi to your local cinnamon muffin. And the next theurgy? Best friends.
But my best friend is dead.
Let's just roll the dice. All right. Yeah. We did a lot of damage. So I don't know what just happened. Like, the camera was at a awkward angle. I couldn't really register what was going on. But from my guess, it was probably the cannons opening fire on Yukari, or the castle just suddenly exploded, and the janitors inside are cleaning it up as we speak. Instant kill move, dark type attack on the dark type dog. I have Siegfried on my team, so what if I just decide to try something a little goofy? that is if Akihiko gets to all the other enemies first. Anyways, I'm gonna use charge. I'm sure in the late game the setup is a lot better, but I want to use Deathbound. Oh, wow. Alright, yeah, that was good. Alright, you're blue. Meaning you have to be weak to fire, because it's supposed to be ice. No, I'm sorry, I lost track of that thing again, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep losing track on it again and again until, I don't know, at least halfway into the game.
That dumbass. Seriously? Getting drunk on cooking wine? That's damn pathetic. Even for a deadbeat dad.
Red wine drunk is the worst kind there is. Also, sorry about your personal life, man.
What's up, Pooch? You got nowhere better to be either?
Oh, that's Koromaru. So Junpei and the dog were acquaintances.
You know, you look kind of familiar. Have I seen you around here before?
Oh, that's right, Koromaru is just like the local dog that everybody likes.
Aw, why the long face? You said we're in different homerooms now.
Nah, only thing sad here is your IQ.
Ooh! He got you right there. That was a certified smart pay moment. What a roast.
Still in denial, huh? Come on, face it, man. Yukari Takeba is way out of your league in the first place. I never expected her to hook up with that new transfer student right off the bat, though.
Oh, this is like back in the beginning of the game. This is like day 2. I remember when they were like forcing a relationship between me and her, and then I friend-zoned her. That was good times.
I don't know. Seemed like a normal dude to me.
Nah, man, get this. That transfer kid? Rumor has it, both his parents died when he was younger.
And then he had the embodiment of death just put inside of him by a robot?
Look, man, forget that. Let's get going. I know a guy who knows a guy who can grab us booze.
Booze? Sorry, I think I'm gonna pass. If only I could do something that no one else can do. Like having some kind of special skill or power, you know?
And I want to activate it by using something that looks like a gun, because it's supposed to represent me confronting my mortality or something. But that's just like a totally hypothetical situation, right? Right, doggo? Only for the fan fictions, my friend.
Definitely not my proudest moment there.
Yeah, I decided to stay sober.
Come to think of it, that was the same day Sonata-san found me. I had nowhere to be, so I was just chilling in the convenience store and reading magazines when the dark hour hit.
You were pretty much a sitting duck about to burst into tears. Man, your face was more terrifying than any shadow.
Well, what was I supposed to do? That was the scariest damn moment of my life, man!
Junpei's suffering is amusing. That's the message.
I think I'm starting to get it. The doors only show us memories of great significance. Once they've served their purpose, they disappear. Those that remain have yet to fulfill their roles.
So we gotta get doors for all the other characters. Oh, sorry, Koromaru. Hey, listen, I was just thinking. What do you say to doing a little exploring, just you and me? Might make for decent training. They just randomly decided to go on a grinding session. I know there's only so much I can handle by myself. Not like I can think fast to my feet either. No matter what is in front of me, I always come out swinging the second the bell rings. I've gone through the exact same thing before, but I guess I just forgot. Was it after we got weaker? No, it must have happened way before that, when Anime Boy passed away. It's pretty obvious. There's like a whole subtext thing going on. He's got to go through the same thing again that he did with Shinjiro. He's got to get his resolve back. Everybody does. Oh, look at this. The entire list has opened up. We can get Orpheus Telos, which I think is like the strongest version of Orpheus that you can get. So our next destination is Ptolemia. More things I cannot pronounce. Alright, another Monad door. What do you think is gonna be behind it? Outside of physical pain. Emperor Beetle, Adamant Beetle. I bet they're both immune to dark damage, but here I am proceeding to do it anyway. No, that's the insta-kill move. Why did I do the insta-kill move by accident? I did manage to get one of them, though. Alright, this one's weak to fire. And luckily, my dog is a full-time arsonist. Next round is against... one of them is a snake. It's going to use Marin Karen. Beat the crap out of it. Oh, they're both weak to physical. Are you weak to instant kill moves? No, you're not weak to instant kill moves. Ice. It's always ice. You wanna know why? Because none of the enemies here have any chill. They're just all so uptight. And Koromoru got the crit. You can just penetrate a castle's defenses with an actual dog. They are just that powerful. Gritty Shadow's back. Look at them fingers. Look at them go. You look like a stupid clown. You ready to play the guessing game? Well, let's hope we get it right. 50-50 chance every time. I say we just take a left. It had to have gone left. It's gonna try to pivot towards the right now. They think they're bamboozling us. We're the one bamboozling them. Oh. I saw it when it made the turn. It's definitely this way. Yep. Yukari rolled a nat 20 on her perception. Now we just gotta beat it up. We're gonna use our strongest attacks on it. That's a lot of health. That is a lot of health. Oh, and I got the crit. Your chances of survival have just dropped, sir. And we're gonna get so many prizes for this. Look at this, we got a gold medal. I can flex this to my friends. This one's Hot Wheels! I can't believe they're in Persona now. Oh, Mitsuru, oh man, honestly, like, she's like way far behind. I thought it'd be a good idea to bring her in, you know, for moral support. Something tells me you're gonna be, like, resistant to physical attacks. See? You're useful. You can lower their defense at level 48. You can do anything at level 48, as long as it doesn't involve attacking. Weak to ice. See? See? It's fine, though. We got the shield off of them. Alright, level 48, Mitsuru. You ready to Bufala? And it can just respawn them. Our primary target as of now is the tank. For this next turn, I'll just use Aegis's ice attack. Not for like any reason. You need a break. Obviously, it's very stressful being in a place like this for long periods of time. Takes a toll on anyone. It's just gonna keep reproducing more. Imagine just shooting with your cannon, and there's just a baby that comes out of it. That's pretty much the situation. Now you can't reproduce anymore. And I destroyed the rest of his bloodline. Something the matter, Monokun? Everyone's heading back now. Sorry, I got distracted. There's a lot on my mind. Yeah, I know. It's a lot to take in, but you don't have to think so hard about it. All we can do is keep exploring, let's just focus on the road ahead of us. Even when that road is heading towards a cliff? Especially when it's heading towards a cliff. Some ideas are hard to grasp when you're stuck when they're sorry, the microphone glitched out. All I know is that I can't stop pressing forward, or else the blood, sweat, and tears I shed would be wasted. All the effort I put in just gone down the drain. Everybody just wants to continue driving towards that cliff. Greatly increases the effects of buffs on self. You're gradually leaning towards becoming a permanent party member.
Hello.
Hi. Everyone just keeps saying hello to me. Koromoru has to find a specific object. Koromaru has to find a specific object. Koromaru has to find I'm just done reading. I'm just gonna skip through the dialogue. Koromaru seems very mad with you. We're all you want. I'm not telling you where it is. Don't give up. I believe in you. Whatever the heck is going on. Viewers, I hope you were paying attention to the plot. I admit I did make this round harder. The scent is weaker. There are more dead ends to throw him off the trail. Not only that, but I also hid it in an elevated location that's difficult for him to access. It's just outside of the void of space and time. There we go. We found the ball. Oh, okay, yeah, this looks completely new. I like this. We need more of this. And also, I noticed that this looks a little similar to the first lair in Tartarus. I think this is like supposed to be the lobby of the school, and that's what it's supposed to be a metaphor of. Oh, shit, I picked the XP over the money. How does this happen? No, it didn't. I picked the wrong option during shuffle time.
Looks like a rare one.
No, it's not rare. It's not rare. It's actually like blocked behind a paywall. It's freemium. Wait, there is another one? Why did I not see it? You were just hiding there. I always keep hearing it as Fursona sometimes. I have a theory. What if the voice actors actually did say Fursona, but in the exact same cadence when they say the regular word? And they did this solely to mess with the player's head, just to do a bit of trolling. They thought they were cheeky, but I caught on to their little scheme. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have rested. Fuka has her Theurgy, right? So I think we can sort of use that to get our SP restored. Like, the AI isn't really that stupid, is it? Nope! I just cannot have anything. I just can't have anything. Alright, so we know for a fact that a boss fight's on the way, so we may as well just, like, rest.
Watch out, they're strong.
You say they're strong, and then comes a giant fist! They're strong. Alright, so Mitsuru is gonna be absolutely useless here. And that thing can absorb SP. You can actually just punch it. Simplest solutions are often the most effective. We just keep losing homunculi. You know that homunculi's name was Steve, right? And Steve, he was an accountant. Who is going to keep track of the state's finances now?
What is optimal?
Obviously using Deathbound. And now we can just finish him off. I got some custom parts, so I can get these installed. While dashing, you can automatically destroy breakable objects upon collision. Collateral damage. Wait a minute, we need to pick this up. The spice set. We forgot to do an important side quest. People make cooking look so easy. I thought I could just whip something up lickety-split. Instead, I think the house is about to burn down, and we're stuck in a time loop. So if it burns down, is it just gonna reset? I hope it does. Hey, I-Chan, is cooking really, really hard? Only because you lack skill. I feel like if we pick the meaner options, it just like completely ruins the side quest. Imagine if they did that. You know, I'm pretty sure that Skillet isn't supposed to be charred like that. Damn, can't believe I actually turned that disaster of a dish into a tasty chunky curry. The roux sure is one hell of a miracle worker. Maybe some folks prefer to pull back and try again later because they're confident they'll succeed next time. But me, not so much. I kind of just panic like, I gotta do something now because there might not be a next time. Guess that's why I like those ultimate attacks so much. They can turn things around in just one move. Yeah, like the one where you trip. And now his crit rate is significantly better. So guess who's coming back into the party? Junpei's level 48 though. Could be worse. Yeah! Woohoo! I'll let my guard down. They're wearing green. If they're wearing green, they'll just absorb the wind. But will they be weak to yellow? I thought they would be weak to yellow. Oh, I accidentally fucked up. I put Daihyran, or Dairama should have been, so I can only heal one person at a time. I just completely flipped my healer on its head. But now I'm gonna have to be the honorary healer from here on out. God, I fucking hate that. It heals passively. That's objectively the worst thing to be dealt with. I'm tilting. I'm actually tilting right now. I'm so mad. We're getting out of here. We're going. Luckily, there is a way to actually fix the problem. All I need to do is just head over here. Gotta spend $3,000. Wait, what did I just do? Did I f up again? Oh no. That's not what I wanted. We have to lose even more money just to... No, we're restarting. We're resetting the save. We replace Diorama with Meteorama, and we confirm that. And we never make that mistake again.
It's a treasure.
Spinach.
Wait, did I just hear Aiga say Omae wa shinderu? I see, it's another cheeky attempt to throw the players off. Another act of lit trolling. We need to seduce the cross to beat up the dice. It's asexual. Dog suit of anguish. I know it's supposed to be tragic. It's supposed to be very sad. Just imagine you're going out to a Kohl's or whatever, or a Costco, and you see something called the Genes of Sorrow. No, scratch that hot topic. Now I just heard Yukari say, the rent is free. But why would the rent be free? Maybe the theme of this isn't loss. Well, in the traditional sense of losing a lover, this is about losing profit.